He has risen. He has risen indeed. Those were the words we declared on Easter morning, and words that I'm seeking to declare really every day because Jesus is still alive. He is still calling us to celebrate and remember and invite him to be part of our lives because he is the risen Lord, victorious over sin and death. What a great weekend we had celebrating with God's people and seeing people come and hear even the good news of Jesus either for the first time or maybe for the 100th time, but finally understanding a little more of what that really means. I've been thinking about the kind of the 4 C's which I presented in my message of ways that I experience the reality of the risen Jesus in my life, and they're good to call back to mind on a regular basis. He cleanses, that he brings forgiveness, and I can bring to him each day those areas where I have fallen short, the things that I've done or said that have really been out of line, and Lord, forgive me, and I can experience his cleansing power at work every day of my life. He comforts. He meets us in our times of struggle and challenge, and sometimes there is that even that big letdown. Certainly as pastors, we have the highs of Easter and then the letdown of the week that follows. And Jesus comes and meets us. He gives us the strength that we need for every aspect of life. He continues to change us. That he's a God who transforms us and is continuing to shape us and mold us into the image of Jesus. And he also enables us to be a conduit of his power, his mercy, of his grace, and of his love. Just even this week, Beth and I have had some opportunity to minister to a family as they watch the passing of their husband and father into eternity. And we were able to sit with them along with another believer and just be present and allow God's grace and love to serve this family through us. This morning, I had the opportunity to talk to a number of people about the reality of the gospel and how reading about the life and ministry of Jesus is something that does draw us into relationship with Christ. And people who have some sense of faith, but yet they've never read the Bible. And there, God puts me right across it from them at a table and have the opportunity to do that. It's a powerful and an awesome thing to be used by God, just simply making ourselves available. Here I am, Lord, and I want to be used by you. This upcoming week, we will not be meeting at First Baptist Church at 9:30. We'll be meeting at 4 o'clock. And over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be looking at 4 different individuals who experienced God's drafting of them into his plans and his purposes and their response of faith. This week, we're going to look at Abraham and be highlighting some various aspects of God's call to Abraham and also Abraham's response and the challenges of what does it mean to live by faith, trusting God completely with everything that we have. Reminder again, we're First Baptist, we're meeting at 4 o'clock. We're going to be meeting around a meal. Looking forward to seeing you there at that time. So I hope you have a great rest of the week, even though looking outside, it seems more like Christmas rather than the week after Easter. But God is faithful. He is risen. He is risen indeed.